Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Now this is a new endeavor for me. I did want to start a YouTube channel for like the longest, and I did start a TikTok channel. I'll get into that in a little bit, but I've been wanting to do a YouTube channel for a while, and I was just kind of figuring it out, and I decided that the easiest way for me to do that is with this little panda avatar right here that you see on the screen. I did have my younger brother draw it for me, so shout out to him, and I felt this was easier than setting up the camera, green screen, and whatever else, and it just makes it easier for me and more comfortable for me to do my videos this way. Also, it is an intro video. However, depending when you see this, or regardless if you see this like as soon as I post it up, if you look at my channel, there are going to be some videos dated before this video, although this is my intro video, and those are just for my TikToks that I decided to post up here just to give some sort of content to this channel. So feel free to watch those, and also feel free to follow me on my TikTok, which is call me the panda, the same as here, or you call me the panda. That's a little play on words of the name itself. And also, I think this way I could kind of like just mess around with the avatar, like make him shocked, like, oh my god, or make him mad. So, and different emotions I'll probably like end up like messing around with. But yeah, so now let's get into the actual video of what is this channel about. Now this channel is going to be kind of like a review slash commentary channel, and it's going to be broken up into four parts. It's going to be broken up into manga slash anime, into games, into movies, and into other. And the other is just kind of to give me a way out in wanting to discuss different topics that don't encapsulate the first three sections of this channel. So it's kind of like anything could happen there, anything could be discussed there, be it whatever, So let's get into the manga slash anime. So the way this section is going to work is I do have a rating scale, but for when it comes to the manga, I am going to be trying to do week by week reviews, mostly of One Piece, because that's like my favorite one, and that's the one I'm reading week by week right now. And for the week by week, I won't be giving ratings. I'll just be giving a review on it, what I thought about it, and then moving on to the next one. However, if it's a manga I pick up that's finished already, then or that I just started, I'll start doing arc by arc reviews for that one, and then giving a rating to that arc, and then if the manga's finished, giving a rating to the manga as a whole. So One Piece, maybe I'll start back from the beginning and then work my way back up to where I'm at now, just so I could rate each arc individually, because going all the way back to like it's 1,000 chapters, I'm not gonna remember every little thing. Might have missed some stuff on my first read through, or actually I started watching anime before I picked up the manga, so it might be stuff that I've never been exposed to. I was in a manga but wasn't in an anime or whatnot. So I'll say about One Piece, but for other mangas, that's what I'll do. And when it comes to the anime, the way I'll probably do that is I will watch animes in which I have not read the manga for them, and then just rate that anime season by season, which I think would be the best approach when it comes to anime. Of course, if I do that, I will not pick up the manga unless I really want to. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, because once I get hooked on the anime and I catch up, I kind of want to pick up the manga to see where the story goes. I'll see how this goes. I'll see how I do it here. This is the best emotion. I do want to put more emotions, but this is the best one. Like it should be the one that's like kind of awkward with a little sweat coming out on the side. But yeah, so that's how I'll do it for that. Okay, so now when we comes to the games, that it might take a little longer because I gotta play the games. I gotta take notes on it because that's how I want to do it. And then I gotta write the script for the review, and then record it, and then edit it, and then whatnot. I gotta see how I do those edits because I don't want to get copyrighted. So I don't know how much footage I can show. However, if you do want to see me play the games I want to review live, you're always welcome to my Twitch. It's the same as here. It's Comedy Panda. Same thing as all my other socials. I'll probably just put all my socials here. Actually, I'll just put them out here so you guys could like see where you want to follow me and whatnot. And for that one, I am gonna have a subsection called Better Late Than Never Reviews. I was debating between that or Late as Hell Reviews, but I think the Better Late Than Never Reviews just have a better ring to it for me. I might change it later, but I think I'll keep it that for now. And what that subsection is about for the games is just basically I'll review older games, so that way I'm not just trapped into the new games that are coming out. So say I want to review Super Mario 64. Well, people are going to be like, well, why are you reviewing now? That game's like, from like the 90s and stuff. And then I'll be like, well, there's the Better Late Than Never review. So it's better to review it late than never to review it at all and whatnot. So that way it just gives me an opening to review older games and newer games, and not really like have people question it as much. Also, the shorts on this channel wouldn't just be my TikToks, because basically what I do with my Twitch is when I record, I cut it up and then I post it on TikTok, and then I'll just put it here in the shorts. So if you go to those shorts, you'll see some gameplay there as well, and you can kind of just see my progressions through whatever game I review for the channel. Again, this section might take the longest from the others just because it is a pretty big endeavor of what I'm trying to do. Instead of focusing on one aspect, I'm focusing on multiple. So we'll see how this section goes. I do want to, keep making videos for this one, or start making videos for this one. So it might be a little slow, but slow and steady might win the race on this. But we'll see. But then again, the rush. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the movie aspect of this one. This one, it might be the quickest videos I might pump out, or I guess this and the manga might be maybe neck and neck. I think this one might be just a little quicker. It's just like one movie, one and done, and then I do my review. But it's gonna be similar to my manga slash animes. I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna watch it once, then watch it again to take notes. The first one I don't want to like just my impressions. I just want to watch it without having to worry about it. And then the second time, if anything I missed, I'm actually taking notes there. Unless it is a movie release, because I ain't gonna pay extra money to watch a movie over and over again, especially if I might have not liked it the first time. So that's just for like other movies that are already on release or on streaming. But yeah, I'll do that. And then right there we'll have a better late than never review section as well. So it just opens up for me to watch like Casablanca, kind of like older movies and review them and see how maybe they hold up or not. So it's just gonna be similar to the manga and game reviews on this one. And I think this one's just gonna be a little quicker. So I don't know which one's gonna take over the channel, because I have a feeling one's gonna be made more than the others, but my money's on this one. Okay, now we come to the other section, and this is just gonna be kind of like a mini podcast. So there's not gonna be a lot of like heavy editing on this channel. So I'll probably just post like stills of the manga chapters, some quick clips of my games or whatnot. But in this one, I don't know how much editing I'm going to do. It might even be less than the others, but this one might take some time as well, depending on the topic I'm going to review, because this one is just going to be kind of like a mini podcast. So anything I want to talk about, I'm just going to talk about it here. For example, there's a topic I've been wanting to do, or I call gamer fatigue, where games just don't hit like they used to. Or how about the debate between subbed anime and dubbed anime? Is there a difference? Is one better? I don't know. That one might take some review to get some consensus on the online, and maybe go a couple forums and whatnot, or maybe some gaming news I might talk about here and give my 2 cents on that. Maybe some other news I might talk here and give my 2 cents about that. So, for example, the physical games being on the chopping block for Sony, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Are we only just saying that now because on the chopping block, even though most people, if not most gamers, buy their games digitally, should we care that physical games are no longer remade? That's going to be something. And for my record, I'm mad, because I do think they should keep being made. And I'll get into it once I get into that topic here. Let's go. And yeah, so just basically any idea that pops into my head, I'm just going to talk about it in this other section. I don't have a name for it now. Maybe I'll just call it Comedy Podcast or something. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see about that. And now we can't have this be a review / commentary without a scale of my reviews, and this will basically round up this video. It's already about like 10-ish minutes, might be a little less after the editing process. I'll see how long the video should be, but also I don't want to talk you guys' ears off. So I think that's where the editing comes in, where I kind of start posting different stuff, so you guys could like have something more visually appealing than just like my little panda avatar doing different emotions. But I'll see how it goes. But I am excited. But let's get into the scaling now. So it's going to be a scale out of 10. I don't think I'll do like 0.5, 0.2. It's just going to be it's a 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, or something. It's not going to be like a 3.7 out of 5 or something, So if I'm splitting between it, then I'm just going to have to pick one or the other, because I think just 10 out of 10s. So what is a 10 out of 10 in this video? A 10 out of 10 in this video is a masterpiece. It's near perfection, although I don't think any game or movie or anime or manga is going to be flawless, but it's damn near close to it. And 9 out of 10 is exhilarating. This means that I had a blast, smile year to year, and a must buy, read, play, whatever, just go and absorb that content, because it's so much fun. So now an 8 out of 10 is great, no regrets, you'll have a good time. Worst the purchasing price? Actually, most of these, up to I think 5 out of 10 would be a recommended to buy slash consume or whatnot. So let's keep going. So 7 out of 10, it's good. I mean, it's good. I'll still recommend it. But it's just good. Like, you know, you're not gonna have a bad time basically. A 6 out of 10, neither good or bad. This is just more if I'm like split on something, if I'm mixed, like I don't know where to put it. I'll suggest still recommending it to see where you guys might place it for yourselves, because I still think it might be worth to watch, play through, read or whatnot. But in the end, I just couldn't place it myself, and maybe you guys might think it's good, maybe some of you might think this is bad or whatnot. But that's just what a 6 out of 10 is for me. A 5 out of 10 is a disappointment. I expected so much more, but it might have bored me. It might have dropped the ball in certain section that I just couldn't recover from. And from this section down, I wouldn't recommend. But again, you guys could be the ones who decide that for yourselves. But it's just my personal, of course, opinion, which is most of this channel anyways. A 4 out of 10 is bad. Just save your money. I know it's up to you guys to watch it, but I'll say save your money on this one at 4 out of 10. A 3 out of 10 is awful. Bad, but worse. I think if I were to rate anything this low, you should actually get a refund. Not even save your money, get a refund, because this is how bad it is, or how awful it is. Out of 10, torture. It was just like hard to read, hard to watch it, hard to play it. And if it wasn't for me doing this review channel, I would have dropped it or not even started it at all. But you know, yeah, it's just been torture, like getting through whatever. So I rate something right here. Just know, to thank me for taking one for the team. And then 1 out of 10, it's just nothing. I have nothing more to say about it that I didn't already say. If something scores this low, I mean, yeah, it's just nothing to me. I'll probably just forget it right after. It's just not worth my time to go any further into something this scores this number. And that's pretty much how this channel is going to operate. Truthfully, it'll be a slow burn to build it up, because you know, I am busy with, well, I did go back to school. I am working in a job, and you know, then I'm trying to do this wherever I could fit it in my schedule. So it might be, you know, slowly to build it up, but I'm pretty optimistic that I will. And then also, again, you can follow me. I'll post it up here again, my all socials, but you can follow me on Twitch. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok, all under Comedy Panda. I appreciate it if you do, and if you don't, no worries, it's okay. You know, as of now, I'm still trying to build it up, but to each their own. And if I'm not your cup of tea, completely understandable. Also, the reason this video is so, like, I guess, in depth, or why I'm going over everything, is just because if in the future viewers were to come across one of my videos and they're wondering what, say for example, the scales mean, I could point them to this video for them to actually kind of see what the whole channel is about. Or if they're wondering what sections or why I decided to do the channel this way, they could again come to this video and watch it here. So, you know, that's the reason why it is how it is. But yeah, that does it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys stick around for future videos. And if you're coming across this in the future and you decide to come back to this video, well, hello there from the past, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the content I'm putting out. But that does it for this video. And until next time, y'all have a good one. Deuces, y'all. GG.